in the fires of hope and prayer.
With boundless faith in our destiny,
we solemnly declare.
Side by side we stand, islands of the blue, Caribbean Sea. This our native land. We pledge our lives to thee.
Good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Monday morning. We're 4 minutes past the hour, 6 o'clock this morning. And welcome to the show. Got to say good morning to all of those people who are viewing us throughout the region internationally, as well on the STV Breaking Dawn Facebook page. Thanks for joining us again this morning as we, build the audience there and we get into the, the nitty-gritty of things this morning. How are you feeling, Alex? Everything good? Okay. So why is your hat saying sad? Okay. Here's a hat, it says sad. Let me see your hat. I don't know who would wear a hat saying sad. You see, it's Monday morning, and this is what I had to look at. There's the cameraman. Now, people just call me Happy. That's my nickname. And apparently, this is sad. Yeah, Alex. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to cover this morning. Some of this stuff will be up for discussion this morning. The prison officer's vehicle that was lit on fire, there was video released as it relates to that, to the guys that actually committed the act. And, we want to get into that conversation about, this crime situation and where it's at. All right? Because really and truly nothing is being done. I've lost track of the murder toll. Does anybody know the murder toll? What was the last check he and Allen had? I'm telling you, I lose track. Between all the bacchanal with sexual harassment matter in the Ministry of Sport and the Sea Bridge and everything else, I have lost track of the murder rate. You see how easily it is to get distracted? Because I know people getting gunned down every day. All right? Outside of that, 160 something. We have 166 murders and we are not in May yet. Wow. Okay. We're doing great. Somebody's saying 170. Good morning to the person watching us from Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Good morning to you. You see, we have viewers all over, so for those of you who want to do advertising and you want to make money and you want to get your product and your brand out there and you're sticking and you ain't calling the numbers, well, you're losing out because we are regional, we're international, we're local, we're everything, man. This is Breaking Dawn, in case you didn't know. Let's get through the news day first. But we have that prison officer vehicle to deal with. We also have some Wassa issue that was highlighted by Janice Lehrman-Cricky from the PEP. She sent me the videos and she posted it to Facebook, and it's going to be interesting to see what was done in terms of the problem that she highlighted. We have a referee that was attacked in a community game by the crowd. I want to get to that report because those community sporting events usually brings the community together. But if they're going to start beating the referees because a decision was made that they didn't like, then something is wrong with that. You don't think so? So we'll deal with that as well. Also, Gypsy was elected, he's the new NCC chairman. So Gypsy Peters takes up the mantle there at NCC, takes over from Colin Lucas, who was there for about 6 months. And, we got some other stuff that we got to cover as well, including a guy who was arrested by the police. That's a comedy within itself. And it seems like people are being reported dead, but showing up alive these days. All right, including Basdeo Pandey. There was a big rumor yesterday, and people were all over Facebook trying to find out if Basdeo Pandey was alive or dead. And I woke up, that's what I woke up to yesterday morning. Somebody asking if Silver Fox had passed. And people saying, well, who's Silver Fox? Like former Prime Minister Basdeo Pandey, Silver Fox? And then I started to see a whole set of people asking that on Facebook. I was like, Basdeo Pandey died? So I messaged Vassan Bharat to find out. And, he messaged me back and he said, well, boy, by now you must realize he's not dead. Because his daughter, Michaela, Pandey's daughter, Michaela, made a statement to the media saying, my father's alive and well. It's in the paper this morning. Let's get to the paper. Front page of your Newsday, murder at KFC. And then Chaguanas Borough Police complain of faulty firearms. Venezuelans deportation concerns UN. A lot happening in Trinidad and Tobago. Chaguanas Municipal Police officers say they are operating with faulty firearms and are calling on Acting Police Commissioner Stephen Williams to clear the way for them to get new guns. Well, boy, if the municipal police can't get good guns, far less of people who want to get a license for a firearm in Trinidad and Tobago. Because we know that list is very, very long, right? Nice, man. Fatal stabbing at Port of Spain KFC. Guard surrenders 2 hours after security guard fatally stabbed a man outside the Independence Square Port of Spain branch of KFC. He returned to the restaurant and surrendered to police who were at the scene taking statements from people. The guard was taken into custody and handed over to members of the Homicide Bureau. According to reports, around 10 a.m. yesterday, 33-year-old Kareem Douglas of Shafford Court, Charlotte Street, Port of Spain, went to the restaurant with a camera and began taking photos. He was advised by the manager to desist from doing so, since it was against management's rules for members of the public to take photos inside the store. Is there a sign saying that? I've never walked into a KFC or any fast food restaurant for that matter and seen any sign posted that you are not allowed to take photos inside the store. Anyway, the man was escorted out of the restaurant by the security guard who advised him to leave the area. Douglas reportedly resisted and attacked the security guard with a knife. The guard was able to subdue Douglas, but during the struggle, Douglas was dealt a fatal stab wound. He was taken to the Port of Spain General Hospital, where he was declared dead. So you tell me, a man walking to the KFC to take pictures was advised by management, hey, you can't take no pictures inside here. Right? Which I find to be very strange. I want to know that is the management of that outlet rules. Right? Because I have never seen, has anybody seen that sign posted at any KFC? That members of the public are not allowed to take pictures inside the store? I've never seen anything like that. So the man walking, taking pictures. Even self, you advise him, you don't have a sign posted that you can't do it. But imagine that a man going to take pictures, then security guard pull him out, he retaliate, he try to scuffle with the security guard, pull out a knife, the guard take the knife from him, he end up getting stabbed, he dead. See how easy you could lose your life in this world? Anyway. Close associate of Sharon Sukdeo shot dead. A 21-year-old man who police identified as a close associate of slain businessman Sharon Sukdeo was shot dead while standing in the driveway of his home yesterday afternoon. Wow. All right. And the saga continues, I guess. Attorney to complain to the High Court, Venezuelans' deportation concerns UN. Attorney Melvin will today attend the Port of Spain High Court to complain about the government's action in deporting 82 Venezuelans on a Venezuelan military aircraft on Saturday evening, despite a court order being issued earlier that day instructing that one of the detainees, Wilfer Sandoval, be produced in court. It's an illegal deportation, Cordner said. It's ridiculous. He said the order was made against the National Security Minister Edmund Dillon, Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi, and Chief Immigration Officer, relating the flurry of activity to help the detainees, including his visit on Thursday to Sandoval at the Immigration Detention Center at Aripo with the detainee's wife and mother. Cordner said the TT authorities must have known the court order was issued. He said it was wrong to deport the detainees to Venezuela from where they had fled and where he feared they would now be subjected to ill treatment. All right, now what I'm understanding, United Nations expressed concern over the repatriation of the Venezuelans, reportedly including 13 asylum seekers. And I'm quoting here, the United Nations is concerned for the welfare of these people as, and is in contact with the appropriate authorities in Port of Spain to ensure that any person in need of protection will get it without fail. So apparently, there was some seeking asylum that were deported back as well, and this is what concerns the UN. So I guess we'll see where this goes, because from what I understand, the Attorney General is waiting on a full report on the matter, and he will issue a statement later on today. Now, he will obviously want to know if all parties involved in this deportation process acted above board. if everything is in order, and if they executed everything the way they were supposed to, then okay, we have no problem. But if it's found that they're wanting, and this was an error, and they deported people seeking asylum, then this will embarrass us even more on the international scene. Because remember the other day we had the whole issue with Dominica. Remember that? Where we were the only nation that denied them. Right? Coming off the back of that, we have this now. Then the other day in court, the state erred in their matter with Jolene John. I mean, so I guess we'll see. Princess Tongman killed in crash. Cops arrest 9 Venezuelans and a Trini in Palo Seco. Police says Venezuelan shippers helping local drug dealers. Well, obviously. What you need to do is lock down your borders. If you all going to continue to have porous borders, you know, all they do all is complaining about OPVs and OPVs and OPVs, and now all they're here for what? All they in power for what? 2.5 years now? Almost 3 years? Almost 3 years. And what moves have you all made to really lock down the borders? We have a problem. We always knew we had a problem. But everybody was making noise. Oh, the borders, this and the border. What have they done? I was in South on Friday, and the kind of information I find out pertaining to where guns coming in and drugs coming in. And if those people know that happening, how come the police and the Coast Guard don't know? All you understand why I'm telling all you? If those people know that guns and drugs and everything coming through a particular part or a particular area, how come the police and the Coast Guard don't know? I really don't know, you know. I was in South Friday. It's scary, it's scary, it's scary. Pandey responds to that rumors, I'm alive and intend to be so until I die. That's what you had a love Pandey for. He knows how to make a statement. I lie. Church prays for family of teen accused of chopping mom. We'll talk about that as well, because the mother's hand was reattached. All right? The father of the 15-year-old schoolboy accused of chopping off his mother's right hand at his central Trinidad home yesterday joined with worshippers at the New Testament Church of God at Brickfield Road, Couva, to pray for his wife's swift recovery and for the heart of his son to be changed. And then, well, I don't know if this is a comedy. You know, COP to contest 41 seats in 2020, the COP. I'm moving on from that. Communities must play greater role. Hines not satisfied with response to crime. Ramona Ramdial wants more police patrols in her constituency. But Fitzgerald Hines, Laventille West MP, is not satisfied with the response to crime, especially in the Chinapu area, but he believes a lot is being done to address the issue. Could you tell us what is being done, Fitzgerald Hines? That's what I'd like to know. All right? And I'll read the article to see if he mentions it there. But in the meantime, those are some of the stories sitting in your paper this morning. I just want to put up this, it's 18 minutes past your 6 o'clock. There are some other stuff. Ah, boy. This one is a classic. Probe ordered into leaked $150,000 payout info. Padarat hit sport ministries, which one? But before we get to that, just put up the video for me with the prison officer. There's no audio on it, so just run it for me. Now, a prison officer's vehicle was lit on fire. All right? And there was video footage showing what happened. This took place on Friday, was it? Yeah? A prison officer's vehicle was set on fire, and there are reports that it was because he refused to do an inmate's bidding. Now, this footage was obtained showing 2 men approaching the officer's vehicle, pouring an unknown liquid over the car bonnet before setting it ablaze. And you see the 2 characters coming here. Now, the prison service confirmed that the vehicle does belong to a prison officer. And we understand he's a prison officer 1 at the maximum security prison in Aruca. And there is an unconfirmed report that the officer was asked to smuggle contraband into the prison but refused. Now, the Prison Officers Association said so far that is a rumor. But this is what they did to the prison officer's vehicle. And I'll just take about 2 calls on this when we open the phone line. And then we'll come back with this sport ministry issue here. Right? But prison officers have been under attack for a while now. Some have been murdered. Some have been injured. And this is the message. Somebody decided to send this prison officer a message by lighting his vehicle on fire. Open the phone line for me. You may send the E in fire. Just say it. Right. So I just want to open the phone line and take a couple calls this morning. Find out how people's weekend was. And those of you who like to comment on this, you can. But let me just take a few calls and see where the public is at this morning. 6229785, 6286993, 2353676, 2353673. This is what's going on in Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? Because fellas in prison have cell phone, and apparently we are not equipped with enough technology for the cell phones to be taken away from the prisoners that have cell phones. We're not equipped with enough technology to stop the cell phones from getting to the inmates in the prison, to the prisoners. We don't have enough technology and intelligence to stop that. So what happening now, you have fellas making a jail inside, and they afforded everything that you have outside, almost everything. And they're calling shots from prison. How they calling shots from prison? Obviously they're calling it like literally making a phone call. And you telling me that we can't stop this from happening? We had scanners and jammers and all kind of things. Morning.
Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning.
Jail is hell. When you go in jail, you're in hell. You want to do things and go in jail and live nice like if you're outside? Jail is hell. So, something wrong somewhere. We had to get equipment to stop the fellas from making calls outside. And they had to tell themselves, I 68 and I never go in jail yet because I don't want to go in hell. Where you feel going in paradise, jail is hell. You understand? So that is my contribution. You have a good day, brother.
All right, man. Cool. All right, so we take another one. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Stephan.
Yes.
How you going, boy? God bless all of you this morning, boy. New week again. You know, and then bringing on these big trucks with these scanners to go around in them containers to see which one have guns and things.
Yes.
I find they should make ones to go through the village, all these villages, and scan all them houses and see which house have gun and thing in it. Make one to go through and scan every house, and which one have guns, check them out and take away all the guns. But these fellas and them is so stupid. They go on to light up the man's car and then nearly catch themselves a fire also. I find they should have catch a fire running.
Huh. You ain't see how they jump? Like they ain't even sure what they're doing.
The stupid fella, he's so hurried to light the car.
Yeah. He nearly burned the next man.
He nearly light up his partner, watch.
Yeah.
The real dotish people, you know why.
Them fellas are them stupid, man.
Yeah, but and these Venezuelans and them who coming in from the Carcassonne.
Yeah.
And Idris and down on the wharf, King Wharf in San Fernando here. A lot of them coming in, friend. And it have police right around the area.
Okay.
Right around, police always patrolling in the area, but these people and them still coming in. There was a set of them living down in the King's Wharf in San Fernando. But them bringing drugs.
All right.
And the police and them know that.
Yeah, man.
It's not there, know that.
Okay, cool.
So have a blessed week, sir.
All right, nice, man. Yeah. All right, so, I mean, this is what's happening, eh? And for those of you looking on internationally, all you know, when you don't want to do the bidding of criminals, they send a message for you. Now, the Police Officer Association saying it's just a rumor that he didn't want to smuggle contraband into the prison, but that's the report, or that's an unconfirmed report that was circulating. Now, I'm saying, you light up the man's vehicle on fire, prison officers under attack, they had to watch themselves. I mean, these prison officers right now, they really not, they back against a wall, you know. They're back against a wall, but then you see some of their colleagues have encouraged this to happen. And I don't know who could investigate, or who could get to the bottom of it, or who could really clean up this issue in the prison, because we have a problem in the prison. Morning. Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, my name is Stephan Reis, President of the Prison Officers Association.
Yes.
I'm watching the program. I would like to have an input on it, please.
Sure, you go ahead, Sharon. Go ahead, Mr. Richards.
Okay.
Sure, go on.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
The report that I'm hearing. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Stephan Reis, President of the Prison Officers Association.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm listening to the program, and I think that report was an error where the Prison Officers Association said that that is a rumor. We have never said that on any media. I don't know where that statement came from.
What I'm getting here from...
I can tell you, we confirm that that incident did happen. However, we are further investigating to find out what would have caused the issue or what would have caused that incident. At no point in time, we did not say that that incident is a rumor.
Okay. But that's what I'm seeing here as reported on another media house's website, eh?
No, but I don't know where that report came from.
Okay.
I'm certain the Prison Officers Association did not make that report.
Saying that now what it's saying is that the report that the officer was asked to smuggle the contraband, that is a rumor.
Well, we are looking into that as we speak.
But you never said...
I'm yet to speak to the officer.
Right.
I have been trying to call the officer. I'm yet to speak to the officer. When I speak to the officer, then I'll be able to confirm what transpired.
Okay, but let me ask you, as I have you on the line, Mr. Richards. You mind if I ask you a little question?
Sure.
All right. This issue with the prisons right now. I have played videos on this program where you're seeing prisoners with cell phones in their hand. They're recording videos from inside the prison. I mean, the fire that you guys under, because you guys have a difficult job, man. And I would imagine that they have some fellas inside the jail there that they like, you know, they still want the lifestyle that they had outside, and they call the shots and they want to get things into the prison. What steps being taken to kind of to plug that problem of the cell phones getting into the prisons?
That we are trying to take. As a matter of fact, we are in a committee with government to treat with threats against prison officers and to amend laws and to introduce new laws to treat with these threats, to treat with these incidents of prison officer attacks and so on. We have other initiatives that we are trying, and we hope to get government support. We have a number of things that we are doing, but we are hoping that in all of these initiatives that we are supported by the state.
Right.
The reality is prison officers perform a very, very dangerous job. The extent to which a number of prison officers would have been attacked, threatened, killed, and so on. So we hope that the government supports us as we go forward in treating with this serious issue.
And what about firearms for prison officers? I know you all have been clamoring for that.
All these things that we are trying to treat with at a committee stage, because it is normal in other countries for prison officers to be given particular facilities, for prison officers to be supported by the state wherever these type of incidents exist.
Right.
In Trinidad and Tobago, we have the highest incidence of prison officer killings anywhere in the Commonwealth. And I dare say, if you look at the world, we may have the highest incidence of prison officer killings there as well. And we are trying to mitigate the circumstances by getting government support on a number of initiatives. We are hoping that going forward that the government put the right foot forward in treating with this issue or these issues in a very serious, focused and deliberate way.
All right, thanks a lot, man. And of course, I want to wish you guys the best moving forward, man, because you all really perform all have a dread work, you know, man. I mean, I don't even want to put myself in all issues. Thanks a lot, Mr. Richards. So that is Stephan Richards on the line there just now. He was watching the program, and he, of course, is president of the Prison Officers Association. He said, in terms of the report that says here that so far that is a rumor, that the Prison Officers Association said that it's a rumor, he said that they never made that statement to the media. Okay? So he just called to clear that up, and of course we asked about how they're moving forward. They have a number of things that they put forward to government to implement in order to curb this problem here with prison officers being under attack. The other thing I want to clear up now, this morning I read from the report with the KFC issue. And I've been informed that the report is not 100% accurate. So Prestige Holdings here has sent me a statement because I was reading from the Newsday article here this morning. All right? So what they're saying, in terms, well, they have it in a little more detail here. Because this report I read says, the report I read from the paper said, according to reports around 10 a.m. yesterday, 33-year-old Kareem Douglas of Shafford Court, Charlotte Street, Port of Spain, went to the restaurant with a camera and began taking photos. He was advised by the manager to desist from doing so, since it was against management's rules for members of the public to take photos inside the store. Okay? Now, I said I've never seen a sign. Now, I said I've never seen a sign put up there, and maybe KFC should put up a sign. But I've never seen one. If they have it, I have never seen it. Now, the report also went on to say that the man was escorted out of the restaurant by the security guard who advised him to leave the area, and Douglas reportedly resisted and attacked the security guard with a knife. The guard was able to subdue Douglas. Now, I want to stick here. Well, we know what happened there, right? He was able to subdue him and he stab passed. But in terms of taking the pictures, I think they clear it up here with the statement that they put out. So I want to read the statement from Prestige Holdings concerning this particular incident that took place at KFC. Prestige Holdings Limited, franchise for KFC, confirms that a regrettable event took place, well, it would have been yesterday morning between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. on Sunday, the 22nd of April, 2018, outside of our Independence Square restaurant. Now, the store manager asked the security officer on duty to escort out of the restaurant a gentleman who entered not as a customer and did not come in to utilize the bathroom or the dining facilities of KFC, but was rather was making strange demands and taking pictures of staff with his phone. The two baton guards stationed in the dining area of the store responded to remove the gentleman. However, once outside, an altercation took place between the gentleman and one of the guards, where the gentleman was seriously injured. The police and ambulance services were contacted immediately, and he was rushed to the hospital for treatment. Sadly, he succumbed, and we offer our heartfelt condolences to his family and friends. We are cooperating fully with the police should they require further information to complete their investigation. Now, that is totally different, because you're talking about a guy who came into your facility, to your store, did not make an attempt to purchase anything. He did not come to use the bathroom facility. He did not come to use the dining facility. He specifically walked in there and harassed the staff. That is harassment. Because if you're coming there not as a customer and they're just making strange demands and you start to snap photos of the people's staff, most of which I would presume are women. And you know what's going on with women these days in Trinidad and Tobago? Good? Obviously, the security would have to take action and remove you from the facility because you're not patronizing the store. Right? You're not patronizing the restaurant. You're just there. So it comes like you're loitering. And then on top of the loitering, you're harassing the staff. So obviously, the security has to take action and escort him out. And unfortunately, this incident took place where the guy drew a knife. And of course, what happened next is well documented there. So they are working with the police to get all the information gathered and any assistance the police needs in the investigation. So that is a totally different thing, because the article here didn't give the detail of him coming in not as a customer or not using any facility, dining or otherwise, and just harassing the staff, for that matter, by taking pictures of them. All right? So I would imagine, oh, that's a different thing. So I'll tell you what, we've got to take a break, 6:33. This is the first break we're taking. We're a bit late with it. But we hope we cleared up anything there in terms of the prison officer and the lighting of his vehicle, and of course the situation that took place at KFC in Port of Spain yesterday. We will be back after this break. Stay tuned. When we return, the sexual harassment matter, the Ministry of Sport, we'll deal with that.
June 17th, Breaking Dawn, Cooler Cruise, One Boat, Doubles, Chira Chicken, Corns.
What are you doing? Voiceover for dramatic effect.
Seriously, boys? Seriously? No. Corn soup? No corn soup.
But it's for dramatic effect.
Where they both? Boys, we need a bigger boat. Ow! What that for?
Dramatic effect.
Stop with the dramatic effects. Where they go?
Pull your phone. Tap the screen. Show them.
This June, we on the Harbor Master C3 Marina. See you there.
Last night I dreamed the rum and
I said it.
Go for guys for now.
I dreamed the rum last night and
Close the door. Letting out all the cold bricks.
We're celebrating Mom this Mother's Day at Bright Ideas. Get 10 to 50% off selected items store-wide, 25% off decorative ornaments and clocks, 25% off chandeliers, 50% off flowers, 10% off houseware items, plus 32-inch flat screen TVs, $14.99, 18-inch fans, $1.99, and $99 specials on mini appliances. Also get great gift ideas from Homematic products to comforter sets. Sale runs until May 13th. Bright Ideas, 8 convenient locations, bringing happiness home.
The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And #3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
I made that decision in '97 to stop and move forward. And I want to say today, I'm so proud sitting here to say thank you, God, for everything that you have done. I've never been abused in life.
Afraid I will never find a way out. Afraid I never be found. Wanna go another
We're providing solutions for you. And to thank you for your loyalty, we're offering you $50 off when you refer a friend to any of our services. That's right, you get $50 off your bill for every referral you make. The more you refer, the more you receive. To find out more, call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives. Conditions apply.
St. Augustine.
You're invited.
This Monday.
It's about you and your future.
At the UNC Monday Night Forum.
At the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School.
It's about moving from a minimum wage
to a living wage.
And getting free education back on track.
It's about making you safer.
It's about fresh ideas and solid experience.
This Monday from 6 p.m.
in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
Come out and join us.
This Monday.
It's about taking you and TNT forward.
This Monday night
at the UNC Monday Night Forum.
This Monday night at the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
Join us and remember, we are UNC and proud.
Shireen and Mr. Voice brings to you Shine 2. Bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond.
On Saturday, 28th April, Club 129, Malabar Road, Arima. And still morning to the sounds of the Hitman Howie T, King Kabuki, Digital Dice, DJ Lyndon, and Music International. There will be welcome drinks on entry. We are looking for the best dressed male and female in white and silver. Giveaways from Dufresne Limited. One lucky lady will walk away shining with jewelry courtesy Rain Luxury Jewels. Doors open at 10 p.m. and your diamond pass is only $150. Get them now at Final Touch by Natasha in Arima. High Tech Electronics, 54 Henry Street, Port of Spain. Synergy TV Studios, 19 Arapita Avenue, Woodbrook. Sylvester's Bar, Arima. And Club 129. Or contact Shireen at 341-8540. Mr. Voice at 773-5047. Remember to shine as we capture this epic night with photos by I Like It Photography. Shine 2.
Diamonds up and down my chain.
Brought to you by Anna's Dad Promotions, Synergy TV, Rain Luxurious Jewels, Blue Freeze, and the official Diamond Station 104.7.
All right, so we're back on the inside. I want to bring something to your attention. All you remember recently, the Ministry of Sport paid out $150,000 of taxpayers' money for a sexual harassment matter. Now, over the weekend, when you thought that it went away, it didn't. Because I was reading this story here over the weekend and I was kind of shocked. And as the story goes on, you will see why I'm shocked, and I want to get some reaction to that. So, the Ministry of Sport, this is a Newsday article. Before people say I'm reading the thing and wrong thing, I'm reading everything here as documented in the media, but the media reported. Anyway, Sport Ministry seeks source of sex suit leak. Good? Nice. So let's see what this is about, right? The Ministry of Sport is on a whistleblower witch hunt in an attempt to ascertain the source of leaked documents that revealed a taxpayer-funded $150,000 payout to a former employee who was fired after making a report of alleged sexual harassment against the former Minister Darrell Smith. Sunday Newsday understands that in the second week of April, ministry officials, under the orders of the Permanent Secretary, Nicolette Duke, issued internal memos to specific members of staff whom they suspected had leaked the documents, eventually obtained by this newspaper to the media. However, while the message was the same, every memo had a slight variation in content. Sunday Newsday has obtained a copy of one of the letters, but in order to protect the identity of the source, will not publish extracts. The gist of the letter, however, is that the Permanent Secretary had begun an internal investigation into how confidential documents from January 2017 were made public. Among the requests for information included details of individual duties and how the documents may have been leaked. Sunday Newsday had first written about the ministry's settlement with the employee, the details of which had been hidden behind a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, on March 25th. On April 8th, the Express published the employee's alleged witness statement. On April 10th, just one day after being shifted from the Sport Ministry to the Junior Ministry of Housing, Smith was fired by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. Rowley, who had at the April 5th post-cabinet media briefing said he had full confidence in all his cabinet ministers, said in a release that his decision to sack Smith was based on new information. Now, the Prime Minister then announced that a special investigative committee would look into the details of the allegations against Smith, as well as the procedures at the Ministry of Sport that led to the decision to make a settlement offer and then seal the deal behind a non-disclosure agreement. The committee's report is expected to be completed and presented to the Prime Minister this week. Now, the letter was sent in the early days of the new Sport Minister, Shamfa Cudjoe's tenure. Contacted for comment, Cujo said she was not aware of any such document, and even so, that was a matter for the permanent secretary to handle, not her. She said, quote, "It's not something for the minister to get involved. You are asking me to comment on something I know nothing about. I have not seen any letter. I don't even know if the letter exists. I can find out what happened, but it's usually a matter for the permanent secretary," end quote. She did admit that she was still early days in the ministry and so still settling in. Sunday Newsday also attempted to get a response from Duke via an email request sent to one of the ministry's communication officers, but was not successful. Now, the ministry's quest flies in the face of some, and this is the kicker here, this is the twist, this is what I want to take some calls on. The ministry's quest flies in the face of some of the core aspects of government's whistleblower protection bill, laid in Parliament by Attorney General Faris Al-Rawi only last week, where people and organizations who prevent whistleblowers from making disclosures can face stiff penalties, including fines and imprisonment. The legislation's objective is to combat corruption and other wrongdoings by encouraging the facilitating disclosures of improper conduct in the public and private sector. The bill is also designed to protect people making these disclosures from detrimental action, to regulate the receiving, investigating, or otherwise dealing with the disclosures of improper conduct. Now, so some official in the Ministry of Sport leaked the information that $150,000 of taxpayers' money was being utilized to pay off a sexual harassment matter concerning the then Minister of Sport. Right? Forget Shamfa Cujo. Shamfa Cujo had nothing to do with it. She now take up that mantle. She really wouldn't know anything about it. My question is, if you are launching an investigation to find out who is the whistleblower, then that contradicts every single thing that you learned in Parliament last week concerning the whistleblower legislation. Isn't it the right thing for somebody to leak that kind of information to the public? To let the public know that, hey, this is what's taking place in the Ministry of Sport. This is what's taking place with their taxpayers' money. Open the phone line for me. Because if people don't leak that kind of information, where a wrongdoing has taken place, and the public is not aware of it, then corruption continues. You understand? Then we won't find out all the little bubble that taking place. So if you want to put that legislation in Parliament and then do something that contradicts it because your foot in the water, then something wrong. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, man, talk to me.
Well, I was coming along that same point because I know before the AG had stated 2 years ago to bring in whistleblower legislation, and you said they laid in Parliament last week?
That is what the report says, just last week.
This last week they
laid in Parliament by Attorney General Faris only last week.
Investigating this leak thing, you know, because remember when the Shamfa Kojo phone bill came out, a memo came out of the Ministry of that was tourism, right, stating to look at the investigation and find out how that the TSCT bill came out too, right, and somebody actually took a photograph of that same memo and leaked it to social media. Right. You understand? So this is the first time under this administration is looking to source who exposed what wrongdoing, supposed wrongdoing. Right. And it's a serious matter. In fact, I agree with you 100%. It contradicts the quote-unquote whistleblower legislation, but whistleblower legislation has been around since the 1700s in the United States. Right. Right? But the IRS and all aspects of national security has been exempt. Right. From whistleblower legislation. So I want to see what they're exempt under this new law. Okay. Have a good morning. Yeah, man. But I remember that this whistleblower legislation was a big issue for the then opposition, which would have been the PNM. They were clamoring for whistleblower protection because obviously people was blowing whistle on whoever was on the last administration. Morning. But now the shoe on the other foot, you want to launch an investigation and find out who's the whistleblower? Morning.
Hello, morning.
Morning to you.
I would like to make a comment, please.
Sure. Go ahead. Don't listen on your television, sweetheart. Listen on your phone. Go ahead.
Okay, all these PNM need to go, to resign, because there's a sort of liars. Thank you, bye.
Okay. I thought the statement would have been a little longer than that, but okay, no problem. When you're calling, don't listen on your phone, don't listen on your television, listen on your phone. Morning.
Hello. Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
How are you going? Wonderful program.
Yeah, man, thanks.
I just want to deviate a little bit on something that I hear in the news. I don't know if you could get some accurate information from a police.
Sure.
Are there unemployed doctors, young doctors in Trinidad? I heard an news report you have unemployed doctors in Trinidad. I just want to know if that could be true. I don't know
if it have unemployed doctors?
Young doctors in Trinidad waiting to get employment and they're not getting it. That was in the report, a COP report last night. We have young unemployed doctors and they're bringing in Indian doctors to run Cuba Hospital. I want to know if we have in Trinidad young unemployed doctors just sitting down with nothing to do.
Well, there was actually a report last week where the Prime Minister was in talks with India for doctors for the Cuba Children's Hospital.
Yeah, the hospital.
That was reported last week.
Yeah, that was reported, but I just want to know if we have young doctors sitting down with nothing to do.
But we have people going through medical school, nursing school, all kind of thing. So where they going?
Yeah, then cool. But I want to know if we have young doctors, graduate doctors, sitting down with nothing to do.
All right, I'll find out.
I will listen out, yeah.
I'll find out, yeah. No problem, yeah, man. But I think that's what's happening, because you have people coming through GATE program, you have them doing their education and everything, and when they come out here, they can't get work. Morning. So they're flying out.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning there.
You know, it is really amazing. You want to stop the people who bringing evidence forward. You want to stop them, cut them out. Now, if that wasn't done, Darrell Smith would have been sitting comfortably in his office.
Exactly.
Nobody would have known anything.
You wouldn't have been aware about the 150,000.
It is only because of the hurrah that he's not sitting there anymore.
Right.
But I want to ask Miss Batiste Primer something. I read an article, I believe it was in the Newsday, but I could be wrong, where she said that there's no policy yet, no sexual harassment policy yet, and they're going to bring a policy forward.
Right.
Something to that effect.
Yeah.
13 years ago, when Joan Newell Williams, Christine Sahade, and all of these women sat in Parliament, there was a similar case, again in the Newsday, about EMBD in 2005, where there were between 9 or 10 charges brought against the chairman and CEO, and payments were made according to the article.
Right.
13 years later, you standing up and saying there's still no policy,
Yeah.
and that was done under your very government.
Yeah.
And the man remained in the office because it was just, there was no hurrah for that.
Right.
You understand? So he stayed in his office. He stayed right there and continued to be chairman and CEO.
Yeah.
And all these women were in Parliament, and they did nothing up to this day. But these primers saying there is no policy.
Exactly.
So thanks to the whistleblowers that what happened today. And we need whistleblowers, because without them we would know nothing.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks a lot. All right, so I'll tell you what, we got to take a break and get to the top to 7 o'clock. Guys, enough time for the break to hit us to 7? Yeah, good. Yeah, because I know we have some lengthy ones. Just as we go to the break, don't forget, if you want to advertise on Breaking Dawn, you want to advertise with Synergy TV, all right? All you have to do, you can call 310-2666, or you can call me at 327-7400. We'll get some nice advertising packages out to you. KFC, all you call me now. Oh gosh, man, make me finger licking good too now. We'll be back after this.
Introducing Real Talk, hosted by Saheed Ali, businessman and spiritual consultant. Every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Real Talk gives a voice to you, the public, on issues such as crime, politics, domestic violence, drugs, gang warfare, social development, humanitarian help, and lots more. This program is geared towards making an impact on the lives of our viewers. So tune in, join Saheed Ali and his guests every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. for Real Talk, right here on Synergy TV, Real TV.
Rahaman's Bargain Center, located in the Old Elegant Draperies Building, number 91 Superior Street in San Fernando, where every day is a bargain. Shop now and save on drapery and curtain fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets, new arrivals of upholstery fabric, curtain tapes, tablecloths and table runners, pillows and cushions, blinds, rugs, and so much more. Give them a visit today. Rahaman's Bargain Center, number 91 Superior Street, San Fernando, inside the Old Elegant Draperies Building, where every day is a bargain. So shop and save.
Welcome to Regal Products, a household name since 1960. Regal produces a diverse range right here in TNT, all with the primary focus on high quality, from healthy and tasty nuts and snacks, including cranberries, raisins, sultanas, dates, and prunes, to trail mixes like Cranberry Jubilee, Hawaiian Medley, California Exotic, and South Beach, with nutrition-packed seeds like sunflower and pumpkin, and a tasty nut range which includes almonds, pecans, walnuts, peanuts, cashews, and the newly launched corn nuts. Regal Products for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Prostat, the ultimate prostate formula with standardized herbal extracts used by thousands of men to ensure optimum prostate health and alleviate symptoms related to an enlarged prostate or BPH. Available at leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, a company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
Hey, have you heard of the Daryl's famous food 3 T's? The 3 T's? Yes, at every Daryl's famous food location. Come get Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Thai and fries for $10 on a Tuesday. Daryl's famous food. Yes, at every Daryl's famous food outlet, come and get a Thai and fries for $10 every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. This is a limited time offer.
Chin-Sin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Chin-Sin introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Chin-Sin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Chin-Sin, same quality, great taste.
Famous advanced formula laundry detergent, specially formulated to lift dirt and stains, whiten and brighten, remove odors, and leave your laundry with a long-lasting freshness. Famous is great for hand and machine washing and is safe and gentle to the environment. Famous advanced laundry detergent comes in 3 great smelling formulas: fresh scent, lavender, and lemon. Make your next day a famous day with Famous advanced formula laundry detergent. And introducing Famous baby diapers with unique elastic waistband, cottony soft top sheet, and multi-channel quick absorbent core. Ultra thin and soft Famous baby diapers and wipes, manufactured for and distributed by Family Mart Limited and available nationwide.
At Green Dot, we're providing solutions for you. And to thank you for your loyalty, we're offering you $50 off when you refer a friend to any of our services. That's right, you get $50 off your bill for every referral you make. The more you refer, the more you receive. To find out more, call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives. Conditions apply.
All right, so we're back on the inside. Hour number 2 here, 7 a.m. in Trinidad and Tobago. All right, and as we enter the second hour here, we got a few things we're going to deal with. One of them is this young man, this 15-year-old boy that chopped his mother's hand off. Now, the hand was reattached, so we're going to give you that story. Give me the hand reattached story. Let me go with that one time. A little stick. Hand reattached. Let's go.
Was there and right from it had blood.
This is where a 46-year-old Waterloo woman was found shortly after her son was seen fleeing their home. A relative who resides with the family tells us the woman's right hand was detached.
She hand was cut and it was one-sided.
The 69-year-old grandmother of the suspect recalled seeing the boy leaving home.
Well, he just take the bike and he ride up the road. I don't know if he's going to get something or what, but he just take the bike and went out the road.
But she was left baffled by the situation.
I had no noise, no ball or nothing. I don't know how it happened and how it... Yeah.
According to reports, the chopping occurred around 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday. The boy's father told police he came home and asked his son for his mother and why he was not at school, but the boy rode off on a bicycle. On checking, the man found his wife bleeding with her hand dismembered. Relatives called the ambulance and police, and while medical personnel rushed the woman to hospital, officers found the Form 4 student of Presentation College at a nearby cremation site. Police say the boy told officers he was angry because his mother had confiscated his phone. The boy's father was at a loss for words over the situation.
I cannot see.
As investigations continue, the 15-year-old boy believed to be at the center of this particular incident is said to be housed here at the Brasso police station, and it is here the only station in central Trinidad that has the facility to house juveniles. CNC3 met up with the boy's father at the Brasso police station, where he went to drop off clothes and other personal belongings. We understand the boy was visited by the Children's Authority. Senior police officers said they are yet to determine what caused the attack, as his mother remains unconscious. Doctors are closely monitoring the condition of the boy's mother, who underwent 10 hours of surgery to reattach her severed arm. But her husband says she's doing much better.
She's in a stable condition and she's pulling through.
Police say no statement has yet been taken from her, as she's not coherent, and the boy's fate is dependent upon his mother's recollection of the event. The boy's grandmother says she is in shock over the incident, as she never thought he was capable of such an act.
I don't think so, because he's an educated boy. He don't be in trouble and things. He get quiet. From school, he's go and play football, sometimes going for lessons in the evening.
The grandmother hopes the boy's mother recovers fully and her grandson is released.
All right, so a couple things I want to mention there. The grandmother is saying he's an educated boy, so she would never expect him to do that. Because of course he goes to Presentation College. And I think that's a misconception that we have, that educated people are not violent or cannot get violent because they're educated. All right? She says he comes home from school, he goes, he plays football, he ting, whatever. What brings in the other thing is who your children hanging around with, you know, what sort of activities they're really in when they leave home. She might think that, well, the way she's singing is like, well, he just come home and he's gone play football, he's go out the road and wherever. You really didn't know what your children doing when they go out the road or who they with, who they are wrong, right? That's the other thing, and I'm speaking in general here, not specifically to this issue. But the other thing, and what I want to ask people this morning, the boy's fate is dependent on his mother's recollection of the incident. So when his mother recovers, she will have to make a statement to police. And then she will have to make a decision on what she wants to do. And my thing is, as a parent, experiencing an ordeal like that, where your child has taken a cutlass, chopped off your hand, and then delivered blows with the same cutlass, chopping you to the back of the neck. Almost, that's like I said last week, is attempted murder. What do you do? Because at the end of the year, the father done say last week that he regret they took the cell phone from the boy. And if they didn't take the cell phone from the boy, this might not happen. Which I condemned him for. I don't think he should ever make a statement like that. Because you did the right thing as a parent. So open the phone line for me. What do you do? Because at the end of the day, it's still your child, right? Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man. Let me get your thoughts on this. It's a difficult situation.
Boy to jail. He was my son. He could never stay home again. Send that boy to jail.
Okay.
You're saying mine or what? I couldn't talk to my mother loud self.
Right.
Huh?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, man. That's fine. Good with you.
Yeah, man. So he says send him to jail. Because this is a serious act that was perpetrated here, you know. Morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
What are your thoughts? Hello?
Hello, I find they should be serious to that because the boy, he could do that to anybody if he do that to his mother.
Yeah.
He could do that to anybody. So they have to at least keep him and give him some counseling or do something with him because that is a real serious thing he do.
All right. Thanks a lot. Somebody, yep, thanks a lot. Somebody was telling me over the weekend when I asked them about it. They said, well, he's 15 years old, you know. I said, well, I mean, he's 15 years old. What does that have to do with anything? How does him being 15 years old take away from the fact that he picked up a cutlass, chopped off his mother's hand, and then chopped the woman to the back of her neck? Morning. You could be 15, 10, 11. If you know how to do that, then you had to stand the consequences. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning, Chief. What would you do?
This is the Richard.
Yeah. It's breaking down.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah, man. What are your thoughts on this? Listen on your phone. Yeah.
Pleasant morning. Yes, I brought in that area, right? Yeah, I grew up in that area there, and I think they will be family called me. But the point I want to make is this.
Yeah.
For the woman hand to get chopped off, that young boy was taking a chop to kill his mother. That she put up chair and she breaks. And not only that, he continued chopping her. So when you said at the end of the day that is still a son, that is not a son. That is not a son again. When you could raise a corner to chop him mother to death.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in jail. He's a demon. That's all I have to say.
All right, thanks a lot, man. You see? And that's the thing. Because he didn't just pelt the blow, chop the hand and stop, you know, and say, oh gosh, mommy. You understand? He then started to deliver blows to the back of her neck. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
But my problem is with the father, what the father said. That is to show what kind of a father is that? To be saying a thing like that. Your son chop out your wife's hand and nearly kill your wife. I
right.
say that kind of thing about the telephone and gossip because what kind of father is this?
Right.
He has no father. He comes like he is little boy in the home. You understand? He comes like he is little boy in the home.
Right.
But then it could take place.
Yeah.
What kind of father is that? To something like that.
Yeah, man.
If you tell father, thing would have been moving that anyhow with a wife.
Right.
You understand? So he has no father.
Right. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, man, thanks. Somebody's trying to call me here during the program. I'll just tell them I'm on air. I don't know if it's advertising. I don't know what it is they want to call me for. But I don't know if they're watching the program. I don't know. All right, morning.
But it's not his sick.
Sure, sorry. Yeah, morning. It's a difficult, it's a child.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yes, I think they should deal seriously with this, and the child has to face the consequences of his action, just like anybody who would have committed that crime. You know, the thing about it is that there are older people who are being abused by children and so on, who are on drugs and so on, and an example has to be set. This has to be dealt with seriously. That woman could have lost her life.
Correct.
By God's grace, she didn't, you know?
Yeah.
You have a nice day. God bless you.
Thanks a lot, sweetheart. You too. And that's the thing, luckily her hand was reattached because she's a nurse, eh? So based on her knowledge, remember when the husband and the neighbor came, she directed them as to what to do to get ice, to put the hand on ice, so that she could have saved the hand. So she knew what to do, but this is some. We have to take our first break in this hour, right? But I know we're going to call in this morning, and even I will say he should make a jail. But I'm not his father and I'm not his mother. I didn't raise him for 15 years, so I don't know the relationship that they have with their child. But obviously, what they need to admit, or the reality that they need to understand, is your child have a problem. Your child have a problem, a serious problem. And unfortunately, because of the type of act he has committed, he should not be let off. And I think when that mother fully recovers and could give a statement to police, whatever she decides to do is going to create a huge conversation amongst the general population and the people that are aware of this situation, who follow in the news. Her decision is going to create a whole next conversation. So we await her decision on what she decides to do. But ma'am, I'm trying to be as objective as possible, but that act, that is attempted murder, as far as I know. And you need to really sit and think about what you want to do. Don't be in a hurry to make no hasty statement to the police, and think about what you want to do, because your son have a problem. Educated or not educated, you have a problem. So we're going to take a break, and when we return, a referee was beaten in Labrie at a community match. We'll deal with that, yeah. We'll take a
June 17th, Breaking Dawn, Cooler Cruise, One Boat, Doubles, Cheer Up Chicken, Corns.
Look at doing voiceover for dramatic effect. Seriously, voice? Seriously? No. Corn soup? No corn soup.
But it's for dramatic effect.
Where the boat? Boys, we need a bigger boat. Ow! What that for?
Dramatic effect.
Stop with the dramatic effects. Where the boat?
Pull your phone, tap the screen. Show them.
This
June, we're on the Harbour Master, C3 Marina. See you there.
Go for guys spinner.
I drink the rum last night and
Close the door. Let out all the cold drinks.
This is Tactical Enterprise, leading wholesalers for all cell phone accessories, cell phone armored cases, auto box cases, tempered glass, memory cards, headphones, chargers, flash drives, and more. Located in Canupia, Trinidad, they supply cell phone store owners wherever they are, in Trinidad and Tobago or across the Caribbean. If you want to get high quality cell phone accessories at the lowest price, then check out Tactical Enterprise in Canupia. They work with and supply small, medium, and large retailers. So give them a call at 716-2900 or email them at tacticalenterprise@hotmail.com. They offer free delivery to any part of Trinidad and Tobago. Tactical Enterprise.
This is the Regal range of baking and cooking products. Regal became a household name in the 1960s with icing sugar, which still is the market leader more than a half of a century later, expanding to custard powder, baking powder, cornmeal, popcorn, rolled and quick oats, peas and beans. Regal continues to make cooking and baking more fun for everyone. With the #1 roti mix in the nation, we continue to expand our product range to meet consumers' needs. Regal products for superb flavor, excellent quality, and affordable prices. Available at all leading supermarkets across Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Vigorfort Male Formula is a powerful, all-natural, scientific guaranteed formulation for increased performance, stamina, sensual energy during intimacy for men. Available at leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com.
St. Augustine.
You're invited.
This Monday.
It's about you and your future.
At the UNC Monday Night Forum.
At the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School.
It's about moving from a minimum wage
to a living wage.
And getting free education back on track.
It's about making you safer.
It's about fresh ideas and solid experience.
This Monday from 6 p.m. in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
Come out and join us.
This Monday.
It's about taking you and TNT forward. This Monday night
at the UNC Monday Night Forum.
This Monday night at the Bamboo Settlement Government Primary School in Bamboo Settlement number 2.
Join us and remember, we are UNC and proud.
We're celebrating Mom this Mother's Day at Bright Ideas.
Get 10 to 50% off selected items store-wide. 25% off decorative ornaments and clocks. 25% off chandeliers. 50% off flowers. 10% off houseware items. Plus, 33-inch flat screen TVs, $14.99. 18-inch fans, $1.99. And $99 specials on mini appliances. Also get great gift ideas from Homematic products to comforter sets. Sale runs until May 13th. Bright ideas. 8 convenient locations, bringing happiness home.
On Friday, April 27th, Vast Lounge comes alive for #LoveLife. We do this for a cause, the fight against cancer. Performing live, the Ultimate Rejects.
Everybody dance all around the world.
Doggy Slaughter. Ziggy Rankin.
I hear the youths them a ballin', woy. Another one gonna get
Mr. King.
Say too much borderline. Man and man fear to walk down in the next man vicinity is borderline.
RKG the Artist. And Fireball. DJ Trevelyan, DJ Element. Get your advance tickets from committee members. Call 760-5817, 369-4577, 460-7892, or 482-0592. This event is for a worthy cause. All benefits go towards our friend who's fighting cancer. #LoveLife the event. We support the fight against cancer. Tell a friend. Friday, April 27th. Vast Launch. Be there.
Okay, so we're back and we are 21 minutes past your 7 o'clock. Time is ticking and it is ticking fast. Let me see, somebody just sent me a message here. Let me just get this message here. I think it's on the last topic that we talk about with the guy, with the young boy. Oh gosh, what did he mess? Look, let me just close off all them thing and get to the, right. Nice. The decision should not be the mother's, it should be the authorities. Well, somebody's saying that the decision with the 15-year-old boy should not be up to the mother, but it should be up to the authorities, because if a crime has been committed, then the authorities should deal with it, you know. But I guess it has to do now with the mother wanting to press charges or not, because she's the victim. If the victim don't press charges in a thing, then what you go do? The victim had to press charges. All right, so anyway, as we move on this morning, let me see, a lot of parents minding monsters as children and don't realize it. This is over a phone, bro. So he's telling me a phone is more important to him than the woman who carried him for 9 months and then push him out into this world to have a chance at life. No, man. That boy is a demon possessed. He needs serious help when he comes out of jail. This is what somebody else is telling me here. He chose a phone over the life of his mother. I didn't look at it that way, but I'm looking at, you actually have a good point. All right, so we want to take it to the next story. You know, community problems, not community problems, community programs, especially in terms of sport. I remember when I was growing up, and I don't know if it's so up to today because I really lost track of it. But I remember when I was growing up as a youth man in Barataria, all in my teenage days, it had the Barataria Savannah there. And on a Sunday or a Saturday night, you could go out and you could always get the little community matches that used to take place between the little teams in the area and that kind of thing, right? I myself played football for a couple teams and so on and so forth. Right? So community football and community events like cricket, I remember Harvard's used to have like 8-over cricket in the night. That used to take place there. And there were other, you know, every community had their little activities taking place. Well, in Labre, there was a community match last week. And last week we reported the first local transmitted case of malaria in Trinidad and South. At present, Insect Vector Control Division, we have no supply for workers like toilet paper and drinking water. My goodness. We'll get to that in just a little bit. But on Thursday, there was a community match in Labrie, and the referee made a decision that the crowd did not like, and this was the result.
It's the kind of scene not commonly associated with the good-natured vibe of community football. But according to Referees Association President Joseph Taylor, this is not totally true.
Minor leagues is a part of our culture, and what it does is bring to the attention, as a real concern, that we have to look at it. Because we have for years been taking risks. We have seen it at the senior level, at the PFL, at the Super League level, where abuse is always afforded to sometimes officials when people are not in agreement with the decisions made.
Reports are that on Thursday night, referee Michael London, seen being pushed about and hit with various objects here, was officiating at a minor league match in Labrie when supporters of one team intervened after the official had made a decision which they felt did not sit well.
What happened last night is like the exclamation mark on it, all right? That says that if people don't feel so aggrieved and they don't understand the role that we have to play in making sometimes tough decisions that go against how they feel or their team, this is the kind of action and violence that they will result to.
Taylor has told his members to seek their own interest by exercising caution about which unsanctioned leagues they work at.
We want to see football in communities like this. But if you cannot live up to your responsibility as a community and ensure that people can come there and perform duties who are not part of the community and that you may not feel comfortable.
Wow. So they beat the referee. The referee had a run for his life. Now, a referee, no, I play football, I follow sports. I don't really get to talk sports on this program. And we had the World Cup coming up and Champions League semi-finals tomorrow, Liverpool playing Roma. So, you know, I went in Trinidad, we had the playoffs going on in the NBA, all kind of things happening. You have IPL cricket going on, real sports taking place, but I don't really get to talk it. But a referee's job is a very tough one, all right? And I think people tend to forget that a referee only has one look to make a decision. And referees all over the world make bad calls, okay? All over the world, referees just get it wrong. Because like I said, they don't have the advantage of a replay. Now, the organizers of the Labrie Football League have apologized for this incident, but President of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Referees Association, Joseph Taylor, says it cannot be business as usual following the attack of a referee on Thursday night. Taylor is now calling for a more professional environment in football leagues throughout the country. On Thursday evening, referee Michael London was allegedly physically assaulted by fans during a match between Gonzales United and Young Stars in the Labrie Football League. London awarded a penalty to Gonzales United when a few Young Stars players and fans allegedly expressed their frustration by attacking the referee. All right? Now, London was admitted to the San Fernando General Hospital after receiving injuries to his face and ribs before being moved to the Mount Hope Medical Complex. London was released from hospital on Friday and is now at home. Now, I remember St. Anthony's College was playing, I can't remember who it was playing, but some years back, in the secondary school football league, and at that time, you know, supporting St. Anthony's College, I think I was going to St. Anthony's College at the time still. And the referee in that game, I can't remember the guy's name, Grovey go remember the man's name, Grovey is the coach and thing. I can't remember the referee name, but he was making a real bad call in the game against St. Anthony's, and the game was played on St. Anthony's ground. And you know, after that game, that referee had to run for his life, you know. I'm telling you, he had to run. I think he ran straight into one of the classrooms and locked himself in the classroom. There was a lock in that classroom until the crowd had to cool down and take out everybody but out, you know. So, I mean, these things have happened in the past. But to beat a referee like that, now they're calling for more professional environment in the football leagues. And I think every football league, you see, long time you used to go on the grounds, and they used to have the rope, and the supporters outside the rope. But rope really can't protect players or referees, all right? Now, what do they do? I mean, you don't want to build stadiums in every community. You know what I mean? If you understand what I'm saying, you don't want it to be like the Gomartin, where you're building a stadium like that in every community. There's no sense in that. I don't see any sense in that, because how much you have to first establish how much these leagues worth, what the team's really playing for. It have a whole economic aspect behind it, right? That needs to be examined. But you know, if I could just open the phone line, anybody from Labray, or anybody who has ever taken part in a community game, any referee, you know, if you could call in, you want to make a comment, you know, we could talk about this, because this kind of shocked me, because I haven't seen anything like this for a very long time. And then again, too, I was saying to myself, but wait, is they really playing for in our minor league that they could be the referee for making a bad call? Wait, is at stake. It's in the Champions League. You know what I mean? I don't think this is called for. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Now, like I said, look, a man throw a cooler, you know. The cooler gone flying, boy. I could have used that cooler to my boat ride, boy. That man toss a perfectly good cooler, you know. Brethren, I need a cooler for my boat ride, you know. Man toss the cooler, boy. No, but you know, it's something that, you know, as a sports fan, you never want to see things like this happen. I remember a long time my father used to tell me, long time football and thing, when man going to play the football match and thing, when they say, boy, when you beat you on the field, you had a between fight after. So, you know, all these little violent incidents of some sort in different eras have taken place in sport, you know what I mean? And so it goes. But very interesting. And I think the president of the Referee Association is in his right, Joseph Taylor, to protect his referees. All right? I mean, there's a little minor league community thing, boy. And men come on there, man have a piece of wood in the hand there, you know, want to rest it on the referee too, you know. You know, I think that's uncalled for, man. But anyway, we're moving on from that. And we have some other things to highlight. Somebody saying, Stephan, good morning. If the grandmother of that child was the mother of the boy, she would say he's a bad boy and he did not have to cut his mother's hand off. Wow. Well, yeah. That's a good point you raised there, you know. Anyway, so I tell you what, we want to get to the other order of business. Janice Learman Creaky was going through St. James on Friday. She sent me this video on Friday, and then on Saturday something happened. So I want to run you the clip. You have the WhatsApp? All right. Run this clip with Janice Learman Creaky. This is a perfect example of what social media
Hi, good morning. You know, usually people say that I am the calm, quiet voice of reason whenever I go to my political meetings. But this morning, driving through St. James and seeing the potholes with water running from them, you know, I got very angry this morning. Very, very angry, because for months I have been having to pass through this back of St. James, seeing these potholes with water running from them day in, day out, and knowing that there are people who cannot get water in their pipes. I have sent videos of the various holes and the leakages of water running and to the various people at WASA, and no response. What the hell is going on? People cannot get water in their taps, but you have water running like nothing, freely flowing in the back of St. James. Why is it that WASA cannot have their inspectors visit these areas? There's actually a leak now in the road, where you can see the road has broken and the water is coming up to the surface. Why can they not send their inspectors to these various areas and plug the leaks? I mean, it hurt me this morning to see the amount of water that was flowing this morning. Come on, WASA, get off and fix the goddamn leaks. Fix it. Okay, you know they say there's proof in the pudding, right? Here's leak number 1. Right now, the leak is coming up through the road and flowing into the canal. Look at the amount of water being wasted. I'm on my route back to my office now, and I'm going to stop at every single leak and show you all what is going on in the back of St. James. Okay, leak number 2. Look at this going on here. Look at the amount of water flowing into this drain. Here is the leak. Now, if I could pass through here and see this happening, why the hell WASA inspectors can't pass and see all this amount of water wasting? And this is water from a leak higher up the road and from a side street. Okay? I hope they see this video and get off their ass and do something about it. This one hurt me the most, because the amount of times I called and I reported this, and this has not been fixed. Look at the amount of water running. Look at that. Going all the way down. Right? If this video doesn't get some kind of attention, then I don't know what else will. Total mismanagement. We could find billions of dollars to fix a pool at the Hilton and fix golf course and fix all kinds of things, but we can't seem to find the money to fix the leaks in Trinidad and Tobago. Right, leak number 4. Look at this. This is total madness. Look at the amount of water wasted every single day. Look at this. I rest my case. Alright. I thought number 4 was the last one, but there's a new one here, which makes it number 5. Take a look at it, the amount of water wasting. And then they want to come and raise the water rates during this year. Total mismanagement of what's going on in this country. We need to get something done. The residents around here have not, I don't know if they've done anything about it, but they need to get in WASA's tail to do something about getting these water leaks fixed. Something must be done. That's why, you know what, you need the people out there need to vote the Progressive Empowerment Party into the government at the next general elections, because this is things that we will be passing, seeing and making sure that they get fixed, so that the people who don't have water will get water and not have hundreds of gallons of water being wasted every single day. Hi, good night everybody. Tonight is Saturday, the 21st of April, and passing on my way to go home, I came upon this fabulous scene where there is WASA finally fixing one of the 5 leaks that I highlighted on Facebook. This leak. So it goes to show that when the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago stand up for their rights and make protest to let the government know that there are things that need fixing, that needs to be fixed, it shows that what can be done. Look at that. The St. James crew, WASA, hard at work tonight, fixing one of the leaks. They have already done the digging of one of the leaks higher up the road, and they have indicated that that is going to be fixed tonight. So it just goes to show what happens when we all open our mouths and say enough is enough. Fix the leaks. I think that when WASA performs, or any organization performs, we must highlight them. We must say thank you. We must show that they are doing their job.
You wait for the truck, back call them back to I think the over.
Up there, Janice, I want to thank Janice for highlighting all those leaks in St. James, because I live in St. James. I don't know where you find all these leaks, girls, but you know, I have a few to take. I have one on I think it's Saka or Sanka Street. That's right there by Calcutta. it's a little short street. I'll record it today when I get home. It have a massive hole there for the longest while. And she makes a serious point. If she could drive around and see all those leaks, and you driving every day Trinidad and Tobago, those of you who driving on the nation's roads, and your vehicle hitting a hole here, hitting a hole there, the road uneven, how come the people that's supposed to be monitoring these things not monitoring it? Open the phone line for me. But we have to give kudos to WASA and give credit where credit is due for responding quickly to have one of the matters resolved. Morning. Good morning. Hello. Next call. Why people calling me while I'm on the air? Is it about WhatsApp? She had to send it to the email. If you have a complaint about WhatsApp, keep telling all you. Send an email to stvbreakingdawn@gmail.com. Look at the email right there passing on the screen as I talk about it. You see? Morning.
Morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
Stephan, this morning I want to disagree with you. We cannot give kudos to WhatsApp when WhatsApp is the problem.
Okay, go on, let me hear you.
If it is that a citizen of this country could drive around and see all the leaks and have to highlight it or WhatsApp to fix it, how we could give kudos to WhatsApp?
All right, well, I was saying in terms of response, but yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
You understand?
Yeah.
There are the people who are supposed to be proactive in this scenario. This is supposed to reach Facebook and somebody saying that is WhatsApp's job, and they are failing miserably, and we are accepting this, and now because they come and fix it, we say, all right, give kudos. So, what? The citizens working for WhatsApp, or WhatsApp supposed to be working for the citizens?
Good point.
You understand?
All right.
WhatsApp need to back up and they need to get the act right. But I also thought that was an initiative of the government to put water in the drains, because we know in the dry season and the drains dry up, and they probably try to preserve the river fish on them in the drains. Anyway, enjoy the morning, Stephan.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, what I'm saying, listen, I have my experiences with WhatsApp where people send me their complaints. I get a message over to Daniel Plenty, and we usually have a very quick response, because I think the problem lies with the complaint department. I think that is where the problem lies, because people say they're going to make a complaint, and then the complaint is a set of story they get, nothing, and then as if the complaint is then sent to the proper departments for them to get out on the road and deal with the issues. So if they're not getting the complaints, then the problem there lies with the communication between the complaints department and the other departments that have to get out on the road and fix these things. Take a couple more before we take the break. Right, 6229785, 6281693, 2353676, 2353673. Those are the numbers to call. But I know that WASA responds. Once Daniel Plenty gets the complaint, he responds. Yeah. What? Oh, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, morning to you.
I'm calling from St. Augustine.
Yes, dear.
Tuesday we had no water.
Uh-huh.
I called WASA, I made a report. They took the report, they said that the TNTech problem at the Golden Booster area.
Uh-huh.
They have a TNTech problem. I said, okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday I called again, still no water. They said, they gave me the same story.
Uh-huh.
I said, look, something is wrong here, TNTech. I mean, they have their problems, but they operate, when you call them, they do come. I called TNTech. I said, TNTech, what they tell me, they have a problem that you're supposed to take it, you're supposed to fix.
Yeah.
The gentleman at TNTech said, Miss Lady, we have no report from WASA. I called back once on Saturday. I said, this is the problem. Well, that is the report I have. That's the lady on the phone. Poor thing, she doesn't know better.
Right.
But this is the report I have, and they have to, and TNTech has to fix. I said, okay. So all we can do was a still.
Right.
When this morning I called again, same story.
All right.
So I don't know.
Well,
department, not talking to department. Something is wrong.
Could you just could you send an email just telling me the area, the name of the street, and that kind of thing?
Certainly.
Could email it to me to stvbreakingdawn@gmail.com.
Nah.
And leave a contact number. I'll get it to Daniel Plenty.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the problem. You see, she's saying that when you're going, they say they don't have the report. Morning, and that's where the problem lies. Morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you. Morning. Hello? Yes, there, go on, make your comment. You're breaking up badly. Oh, with green dot?
It's an ongoing problem. We have green dot cable and we had no service for about a week and more. We've been calling and every time they have us, they have my mom who's not tech savvy at all, trying to tell them what is going on with the service, and she keeps requesting that somebody, an IT technician or whoever, to come out and look at the box and repair it as need be, but nobody is coming out, and we're paying a full month subscription for this service.
You're paying your bill?
Yeah, and nobody is coming to attend to us.
Okay, dear. That's green dot you're saying?
Yes, green dot. And
all right.
Even yesterday, and if there's no proactive approach at all, even self, is my mom has to keep calling and following up with them. Nobody is calling me back and saying, well, okay, so and so is being done. Technician will be out any day or anything like that. Nothing.
Have you gone in there personally, in person?
Well, my mom said she's going in because they keep having her on the phone and stuff, and they were telling her that it could be done. They're trying to do what they could do from their side, but they're not saying anything else. And my mom is not tech savvy. I don't get.
All right. Well, let me find out what. Let me know what they tell her when she goes in. Send it. Email the information to me. All right.
Hello.
Yeah. When she goes in person. Right?
Yeah.
Just whatever they tell her, just email the information for me and I'll contact Green Dot from there. I'll need like your personal information, like your name or whoever name the bill is on and that kind of thing. We'll see if we can get onto Green Dot and have that rectified.
Okay.
But you're going to have to email me the info, eh?
Yes, I will.
stvbreakingdawn@gmail.com. All right.
Yes, no problem.
Thanks a lot. All right, and with that, we got to take a break. When we return, we have two boys, our comedy show this morning, you know. Coming on to the end here, we're going to have some fun because I cannot believe the next two clips that we will play before we make our way out. Look, let's stay tuned for that. We'll have a little laugh. We'll be back up.
My name's Howard Clark. I'm the owner and captain of Grenada Seafarers Powerboat Adventure. We're going out this morning. We're just picking up our guests right now. We're heading up to the marine protected area on the west coast of Grenada. It's lovely and calm. The water's beautiful and clear. We're going to see and snorkel the underwater sculpture park. So let's get our guests and get underway.
But we do find sometimes the squid, the parrotfishes, sergeant majors, of course the blue tangs, the yellowtail snappers. We do see, of course, one of the top of the chain is the barracuda.
I have to say it probably was our best snorkeling of the entire week. Lots of monuments, lots of fish, it's all barracuda. It's all good.
It was a great day. I loved the boat. The boat was fun. Just flying across the ocean. Snorkeling was some of the best we've had all week. It's great to hear the history of the island and get to see a lot of the beauty that's here.
Chin-Sin seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Chin-Sin introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Chin-Sin seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Chin-Sin, same quality, great taste.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your surgical and medical supplies. Presently specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors for pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products. Wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, and more. Sole distributors for the Cook medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Currently supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and much more. Now exclusive at Nabby's. Our latest addition, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Visit our showroom at number 5 to 6 Harris Street, Curep. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's, the company with 40 years of experience in the medical field.
The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your #1 choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. #1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And #3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
Pharmacist brands Vigorfort for women, scientifically formulated for women. It has been tried and proven and may be beneficial in women experiencing loss of feelings and libido, increased erotic and sensuous energy during intimacy to enjoy gratification, stimulating libido and increasing sexual dysfunction, balances hormone function for menopause, encourages balanced estrogen and estradiol levels in women. Available at all leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com. Caribbean distributors needed. Contact 760-9680.
I made that decision in '97 to stop and move forward. And I want to say today, I'm so proud sitting here to say thank you, God, for everything that you have done. I've never been abused in life.
Introducing Real Talk, hosted by Saheed Ali, businessman and spiritual consultant. Every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Real Talk gives a voice to you, the public, on issues such as crime, politics, domestic violence, drugs, gang warfare, social development, humanitarian help, and lots more. This program is geared towards making an impact on the lives of our viewers. So tune in, join Saheed Ali and his guests every weeknight from 7:30 to 8 p.m. for Real Talk, right here on Synergy TV, Real TV.
All right, so last week there was a story with 2 guys who went to look for conchs. And one of them was reported dead. We're going to run this story. It's courtesy CNC3. Just run that for me now.
Close friends Arnold Boxo and Errol Ramsaran would often venture in this tunnel under the Golden Bridge to collect conchs for sale. But yesterday, Ramsaran says when Boxo went into the water, he did not return.
He has his slippers, his clothes, and he with his jockey alone, and he go along the bridge.
But I told him, all day while I looking for me, I see him again. I wait, I go all over, ask people, they say, well, I see nobody. Come back, I still don't see something at all.
Ramsaran said he then did what he thought was the responsible thing. He collected his friend's clothes and made a police report. The Coast Guard was called in and searched for the man. When nobody was found, his friends feared the worst.
Well, they find nobody, so I tell me that my body might float up if he jump. So we say, hopefully, well, I say, well, he jump, I don't know if he jump.
And relatives began making preparations.
Wake, funeral, grant and whatnot.
But his body wasn't floating somewhere in the Gulf of Paria. Arnold Boxo, the man presumed dead, was at home and not happy with his friend for taking his clothes and leaving.
When I come out, me see my clothes, me see my slippers, me see he. I'm a jockey shorts alone. I had a hot man to come down the road now. I come down, I hustle pants, a jersey for my friend. I line on the junction, I end up taking drink some punch and alcohol and thing now, right? I come out after 10 last night.
It seems as if Ramsaran did not wait long enough for his friend, and Boxo said he was shocked when he found out that he was dead.
This morning, a partner come and wake me up and say, "Day I died." I want to know what's going on.
Boxo said he was upset to know all of the commotion this caused.
Me and the man go in the station and make a report and a big thing when that happen because our custom go and hold conks. Nearly every day I go and hold conks. Like I go in just now to hold conks again.
His best friend said he thought he did the right thing.
If you go somewhere, you see, you see a man gone there. When you go looking for the man, you kill all that body, you see nobody. Where you go to? So long there wait for so somebody has seen. Will never happen.
It's a relief for everyone involved. Arnold Boxo did not need a body bag or even CPR. The only thing that may need resuscitating is this friendship.
Yeah, I watched that story last week, and I said, boy, if, in case you missed it, yeah, they call it Coast Guard, you know, Daddy. The Coast Guard come in, you know. The Coast Guard come in and dive. The Coast Guard, sure the clip of the Coast Guard and them, the Coast Guard and them, the clip, you know, they have the suit and things are going to dive, Daddy. The man take the man clothes and gone, you know, the man. The man wait on the man, you know. The man say, boy, that man like he drunk as boy. And then, you know the classic thing is? My boy say he come up, see all the clothes missing. Look them there, Coast Guard, you know, go on to dive, boy, for the man, boy. You know, if it's a dive, you go on, you get called out your office, your good office, you go to dive inside that water to look for a man who in there. He said them to take a swim. The man say he and see his friend resurfaced. The man say he went and report the man dead. Yes, why? Deyanna, but what can you understand? They start a plan wake already. You ain't have no body where plan in the wake. The Coast Guard didn't find the body. And all they start a plan the wake already. Now you know mad scene, boy. Or you just go with, you just plan a wake one time. But my boy say, he was home sleeping. My boy say he hustle a pants and a jersey and reach by the junction. And I take some punching. I start to drink some punching. Alcohol now. We know what punching is done. My boy stopped to take a drink before he went home. Say reach home about 10 o'clock in the night, the partner wake him up and say, yeah, he dead. In that little space of time, the wake done plan, you know. Yeah, Trinidad is the sweetest country in the whole world, you know. I tell you all, you know. Trinidad is the sweetest. They can't beat me, you know. Wait, sir. The next one I want to show you. When you drink your rum and the police hold you, try not to speak. Speaking under the influence is going to get you in trouble, especially when you're in the back of a police vehicle. Run that clip for me.
No, I want to make a prophecy.
Going and troubling the people them when they're doing the prayers.
I never tell them.
Drink your dirty rum
I want to cuss the people them when they say in the prayers.
I never tell them nothing.
What you tell them?
All I tell them, I love them.
Uh-huh.
Them is my family.
Uh-huh.
But let me tell you something.
Tell me.
You are listening to the wrong people.
Uh-huh.
Watch me. You see an eyeball?
Uh-huh.
You'll wish you can see it when the day come.
Alright.
Watch me.
You trying to spurt on me or?
I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me.
You say don't touch me, boy.
You don't lock up. You don't.
I can touch you on your family. You will wish you never touched.
But I done lock you up already.
But hear what?
Jai.
I said, sit around. But hear what? When your wife comes, children, and when your mother can't touch you, and when your family can't do nothing, and when you can't do nothing, and when you remember me, can too late.
You see when them Indians drink the dirty rum?
For police station?
Yes.
Wrong.
Is an extension of you.
Wrong. Station. Wrong.
Stop drinking rum.
Wrong. Station.
Stop drinking rum.
I.
Stop drinking rum.
At the end of the day, look at me. You will look for me.
No. You gotta get loose.
Come upstairs. One time. Please.
Open
come upstairs. Watch me. Put me upstairs one time. I
will. Rum. It don't agree with everybody. Yeah, the man and the policeman about 10 and when, you know. And when, you see this, and when, and while he bothered all of that, the vehicle going down the road so they can see that some bomb because he rocking so in the back there. And when, and when. Yeah, it really are mad people. It really are mad people, boy. I lied. You can imagine what I'm about when you reach the police station. You might get some good, you might get some licks, you get some licks, yeah. The man, he say you're going by the temple and cussing the people while they pray. He said, never do that. Where tell them? I tell them I love them, them is my family. And then start to cuss the police thing for the rest of the clip, you know. Trinidad real sweet, boy, I like it. Trinidad sweet, we sweet. Why people trying to call me while I'm on the air? Why? You're so excited to talk to me? No, calm down. All right? But listen, when you go out to drink your rum, go in your bed and sleep after that. And if that is how you're going to get when you drink rum, rum is not for you. All right? I stopped drinking rum years now, you know. I used to drink rum right through, boy. Now, I never get no fight and no one knows back and when I drink. When I drink, I just go and sleep. That is me. I is a peaceful, but I is a Portuguese. So I go and sleep. Right? But it has some people when they drink rum, like they feel they get super strength. I telling you, I see a man lift up a can and toss it already, you know. After drinking rum, you know. No, the car went down in a drain, boy. A drain, and the man, all of you are drinking, and one man just went and hold the back of the car, so lift it up and throw it to the left, so. A cortina, you know. I'm telling you, a cortina, I see that. Rum, boy. Rum has some effects. I stopped drinking rum. Now I just drink vodka. As a vodka man now. I used to drink scotch too, and I get fed up with scotch. But you see vodka? Yeah. Hennessy? Yeah. You understand? That's why all you notice the sponsors for the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise, Hennessy and Ciroc, right? Nice, man. Hennessy and syrup, complimentary drink of Hennessy on the way in. And first 90 ladies, of course, you're going to get a little cheesecake. Bailey's and Hennessy is what they're using to make the cheesecake. And then, of course, we have corn soup, we have doubles, we have Jira chicken, Jira pork, your choice. You know what I mean? So, the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise is on June 17th. Don't forget that Father's Day. Get your tickets early. Go to the Breaking Dawn Cooler Cruise event page on Facebook. And all the contacts are there on the flyer. There's a flyer with all the contact information. Call any committee member and they will link you with tickets. And I'm delivering, okay? Somebody say vodka and water. Well, I just drink vodka with either cranberry juice or soda. Yeah. All right? But, yeah, boy. So, all are careful when all are drink, eh? And it's a good thing. He drank, but he was driven. The only problem with him there is he was driven by the police. So you know he's some trouble. All right, people, we got to wrap things up for today. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your calls, your comments, your views. We do appreciate all the comments and reviews that we get on the program. Thanks for joining us on social media, STV Breaking Dawn, the fan page. Get those Cooler Cruise tickets, and those of you who want to advertise with us, you could call 310-2666 or 327-7400. That's my number. KFC, you could call me. All right? And we could do something. I realize always watch the show. All right? If you're watching, oh gosh, man, all you call me now. I'm original, but sometimes when I deal with certain topics, I get spicy. All right? So, give us a call. Could do some advertising today. And remember, don't be too quick to believe everything you hear, since lies travel faster than the truth. Until tomorrow, we out. What? What video? Oh yes, oh yes. As we wrap up today, we were down at Red Edge Mall just on Friday. We down at Red Edge Mall on Friday, and we did a little infomercial to show you what they have at Red Edge, what the Red Edge Mall has to offer. So take this in, man. Very entertaining and informative.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the.
All right, so we're out here in St. James today on the Western Main Road in St. James, in fact. And one of the places you find on the Western Main Road in St. James, right at the corner of Munaram Street, is the Red Edge Mall. Nice. So this is the Red Edge Shopping Center. Now, the mall has two parts to it. One part of the mall is on this side of the main road. The other part of the mall is on the other side of the main road, and we'll visit a few stores over there as well. But for now, we're going in to the shopping center to see some of the stores and what they have to offer. So come, let's take a walk. Okay, so the first thing, or the first store rather, that you're going to meet when you're walking the Red Edge on your left-hand side is Roxanne's Boutique. And I'm here with Tanisha. Hi, Tanisha. How are you going?
I'm fine, and you?
I good. It's Friday, you know. So, I mean, it's always good when the weekend here. So, tell us a little bit about what Roxanne Boutique offers on unisex store.
So we have sneakers, we have polos, we have shirts, we have three-quarters, long jeans, and plus we have a variety of ladies' clothing, formal, semi-formal, casual, heels and sandals, and we also have hair.
Oh, you also have hair? All right, as in weave.
Weave and bundles.
Weave and bundles. All right, nice. Any particular brands you guys carry?
Well, we carry Polo, Max, Jordans, red bottoms. Yeah, everything.
You can get your red bottoms?
Yeah, we don't have feelers. Everything else besides that.
All right, ladies, you can get your red bottoms here. Roxanne's Boutique. Come and check it out at Red Edge Mall.
Because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything.
And as you come further into the Red Edge Mall in St. James on the Western Main Road, you're going to bounce up Stephan brands. And, well, they're in the ideal place. They're by the steps. All right, so we're going to talk to the representative from Stephan brands here. Hi, what's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Nice. So tell us what Stephan brands, you know, what people can get at Stephan brands.
Well, at Stephan brands, we you can get casual clothing. We promote for casual clothing. If you look over here, we have a sale rack. You're getting any two for 300, and this next sale rack, you're getting any two for 500. Jersey prices start at 300 and up.
Right.
Cut pants are 450 and normal pants are 400.
Okay, cool. I see you all have a wide variety of sneakers.
Sneakers starts from 600 and up.
Okay, 600 and up.
Yeah.
Nice, so brilliant. So, of course, well, the price affordable. I like the deals over here because when I come over here, it's Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger. What are some of the other brands you guys have? I see you all have Nike.
We have Louis Vuitton.
Any others?
Hilfiger. Nike. Polo.
Oh, there's some wet style too.
Yeah.
Yes, too?
Yeah.
Nice. I see all you have Converse. All you have, let me see, all you have the Nikes, the Converse. Which one is this? The Levi's, you have Jordans. Is everything here, man? You're getting hats and all here and all. Pony too. Nice, man. So you all got basically everything that, you know, if you're shopping and you're looking to go out. You understand? Casual clothing. You could come into Stephan Brands and you could fix your mix. So thanks, Amanda. Nice. Alright, so when you walk out of Stephan Brands like I just did and you're making your way out in this direction, you're going to bounce up Vape 8. Now Vape 8 have everything for the smoker or the smoker are trying to stop smoke. Alright, so we have Randall here. Randall, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Nice, man. So what Vape 8 all about? What is the boot about?
Basically, we have some products just for people who want to stop smoking. Basically, we can give them a lot of options between small vapes like this to like bigger vapes like some like the T-Prev.
All right. So how many different kinds of vape does it have?
Oh, we try to go for different price ranges and stuff too. I mean, something as small as the IK 2 starts at like 185 and it could go up to about 995 for like this big one here.
All right, cool, man. Now the way, do you all get, I know it is coming that kind of oil?
Yeah, you buy the oil separately, but they have so many different flavors and whatnot. All kind of things from, this one is from I think Indonesia, so comes real far. Some of the best stuff like Naked's one of the household names in the vaping community, and well, so much different products and stuff like that.
So if you want to stop smoking, there's the man you had to check. Just call Randall or just walk into the Red Edge Mall and say you're looking for Randall if you don't recognize him by the ad, right? Nice, man. So when you leave Vape 8, right next to Vape 8, you have the innovative African clothing store. All right, it's one of the first stores you encounter when you walk through the door at Red Edge as well. So right now we're coming to this lovely lady here who apparently is either running the store or owns it. Hi, what's your name?
Everybody calls me Mom, but my name is Lectress Holder Lewis.
Lectress, I like that name, very unique.
It's Polish and French.
Oh, brilliant. So this is the innovative African clothing store. So okay, so let's find out what do you guys carry and what makes the wear in here different to anywhere else you go.
All my wear comes from West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, the Cameroon, you know, Sierra Leone and Liberia.
Okay, wow. So this is authentic African wear.
Authentic, even my fabric, everything. I sell Ankara, lace, you know, batik, and all these different.
Nice.
This is beautiful batik fabric.
Okay.
And I also have kente, the knitted kente.
Okay, this is called knitted kente.
Knitted kente.
All right, I'll learn it as well.
This is knitted kente in comparison to the fabric kente. Even though they are both fabric, this one is the cloth and this is the knitted one.
All right, brilliant.
Okay.
And what else? I see you have also accessories as well. Yeah.
So from West Africa.
All the accessories. So what do you have over here? Let's just take a look in the showcase here, and maybe you could tell the audience what you have here. So what are these different accessories here?
All these are necklaces. The majority of them are 3-piece necklaces with the wristband and the earrings and everything to go with it. And I can display one for you.
Sure, no problem. So you're getting everything authentic here. Everything here is imported.
Everything here came from the motherland.
Everything came from the motherland.
Some part from Africa. You know, this is from Ghana. This is a stone. It's a stone from the motherland.
Okay, so that's a stone from the motherland.
All these are.
And what about this? Oh, that's beads and all right, nice. So these are authentic. Everything here imported.
Is important.
100%.
100%.
Nice.
100%.
All right, brilliant. What do you call this?
This is a necklace.
Oh, that's another necklace.
Another necklace. I'm just throwing it on.
Sure. Oh, you just throw it around like that. All right, nice, brilliant, beautiful, brilliant. All right.
All different types of male and female clothing. Also for children, from babies upwards.
Okay, so you're getting adult clothing, male and female, and you're getting children clothing.
And babies.
And of course, you know, authentic or innovative African clothing is not just for Emancipation Day. You could wear it 365 days a year. So remember that.
365 a year.
Ah, that's what we're talking about.
This in my clothing.
Nice.
And these are some of the clothing.
Okay, some of the designs here.
Are hanging here.
So they've got a wide variety of different innovative but authentic African wear, from accessories to clothing, at the Innovative African Clothing Store. Take a look. All right, so we're here at KJ's Sports and Accessories, and we're here with Kyle. Kyle is the man running things at KJ. All right, now this is Karen Pollard's store, in case all you don't know. So everything in here is, well, 6s and 4s. Is boundaries. Nice. So Kyle, tell us a little bit about the store, man.
Well, in the store we have everything that you would need for cricket. We have pads, we have bats, we have helmets, we have everything, sleeves, gloves, everything you would need for cricket.
Okay, how many different kind of brands you guys carry?
Well, we carry a lot of brands. We have SS, we have Ton, we have Bars, we have also Missouri for the helmets, and we also have the Trident as well.
All right, nice, man. So any child that want to take up cricket, right? Serious cricket, not no win ball business. We're talking about the cork ball cricket, right? Big man thing, right? They could come down to KJ Sports and Accessories and they get everything here.
Yeah, they get everything. We have everything for kids, we have boys, we have youths, and then we have the adults. All the boys stuff and the kids stuff on the side, and the adults on the left side. Yeah.
On the left side. Nice, man. And now in terms of Karen Pollard has his own personal brand in here, or does he have the brand that he uses?
He has a brand that's coming up, but it's not here in the stores yet. But okay. It coming soon. It coming soon. It coming soon. Look out for it.
All right. So Paulie have his own brand. It coming soon to K&J Sports and Accessories right here at the Red Edge Mall in St. James, on the Western Main Road in St. James, right? So make sure and visit here when you come down. If you have, you know, not just any young person, but you know, I mean, any adult and stuff, anybody into sports, into cricket, and you want to look for the gears, you want to get the proper gear, you come down to KJ Sports and Accessories and you get it. Kyle, thanks a lot, man.
Gold, I fell for fools. Gold, what did I know? What did I know? I fell for fools. Gold, I fell for fools. Gold, what did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did.
So it's all about the Red Edge Mall, Western Main Road in St. James. When you come down to St. James, visit Red Edge. The doors are open. Just come on.
The Red Edge Mall at the corner Mooneyram Street and Western Main Road, St. James, where parking is available for our valued customers on both sides of the street. Red Edge Mall caters for the health conscious, the tastiest soups you'll ever find, the freshest produce, trendy clothing for the fashion dons and divas. Experience the most exotic African male and female outfits, costume jewelry of all descriptions. If you're one who pays special attention to your hair, welcome to the home of hair. Get the latest and widest variety of phones of all descriptions and repairs on the spot at the Red Edge Mall. Closing time 9 p.m. The Red Edge Mall, making shopping affordable. Yeah.